Hey YouTube, today we got another Pokemon battle tip for you. So today is going to be Mantine and Mantyke, which are pretty good. They're water, water flying Pokemon, so pretty nice. So the first set I got here is a Sweeper Mantine one, which is a Swift Swim, Weakness Policy, Rain Dance, Scald, Ice Beam, Air Slash. You can do Signal Beam if you want accurate or a Hidden Power. Both are really good choices. Now, with the speed, obviously we're going back to the 255 speed because we found out that that is like one of the better speed things unless you know your opponent going to get a setup. But since this is a setup mon anyways, you're not going to use him against a Pokemon that's already set up. So kind of obvious how to play against him. So yeah, that's why we're going to go with that kind of speed tier. If that makes sense for you guys. Also, Mantine has just incredible special defense to begin with, 140. So you don't really need to invest anything in there to let this guy be a wall. Then you have the 70 defense. It had pitiful attack, but it got decent health. Decent. It also has a nice speed. So let's go with our next one. Or yeah, that's basically covers, I think, everything I wanted to cover on him. I can't think of too much else. But yeah, that's kind of how this weakness policy set will work. And we are doing a speed nature, so we can outspeed OU Pokemon. Now for mixed wall. I always like mixed walls a little bit better. They're just more versatile for me. So Water Absorb, obviously max in defense and bold nature. Just a little bit in specialty and health. Toxic, Skull, Defog, Haze, Leftovers. So this one is basically to prevent any setups and deal with setups as well as window down any like wall Pokemon your opponent has. So it's a pretty decent defensive mon. With the Defog, get rid of Hazard, Skull, get rid of can potential burn, Haze, get rid of stat increase, Toxic, Stall. Now, obviously, we're going to go with its pre-evolved form, Manty and Eviolite. Almost the same stats, except for we're going to just put, instead of that stat in specialty, we're going to do it in special attack, and we'll be doing a Skull, Toxic, Icy Wind. Did I put double Toxic here? Yeah, that's double Toxic. Okay, guys, that's up. There are other attacks you can run. Like, you can use Aqua Veil, which would protect this Pokemon from getting burned. And it also would act as a leftovers. Only problem is you would have to do it every time you switch in or out. So, that's the one problem with Aqua Veil. Rest is a good move. But yeah, this guy, if you look at defense and specialty, he actually has better stats in defensive wise than a Chansey. Only issue is he doesn't have as great recovery as Chansey with like soft boiled and healing whisk. So that's a downside. But I would say this guy is a pretty good Pokemon that if you're looking for a nice, interesting defensive wall, this could be one that could deal a lot of damage. So, Rush is a good move. You can even go Confuse Ray if you would like to go Confuse Ray. So, both of those are really great ideas. But obviously for this video, we'll just go with Rest for a pretty standard set. Which, to take your opponent 3 to 5 turns to get over this guy. Now with our last one, this is an anti-setup, or basically it helps you get into your setup. Now you can use this one with eject button or red card, but you'll probably want to stick with these moves. If you're using red card, you could probably get rid of Haze and go with something like Ice Beam or Icy Wind. But these are good eject button moves, which is Haze, Scald, Tailwind, Defog. Obviously, we're going to do max speed, so we can try to get our attack off. So the eject button gets full effect. So we get the attack off, our Pokemon get out of there, and we get the full effect of whatever it did to set up for our other Mon. So with that, tell me what you guys think. Have yourselves a great day. See you guys again. Bye.